In this video, I'm going to share with you some rules to establish with your roommate or roommates. Coming right up after this. What's happening, my beautiful people? Welcome back to another video on the channel. My name is Richard, and on this channel, we provide you with tips, tricks, strategies to enhance your international student experience. I also sometimes share my experiences living in the United States for a while. So if this is content that you like, consider hitting the subscribe button and turning on notifications so that anytime a new video drops, you will be notified. Also follow us on Twitter at globe_engaged to stay up to date with previews and sneak peek of our upcoming videos. If you are going to be studying abroad, one thing you should understand is that being in a roommate situation is something that you probably may not be able to avoid. At some point in time, you may either be living with friends, family, or even total strangers on campus. And as such, in order to avoid an uncomfortable relationship at home or to avoid certain unnecessary confrontations, it is important to set clear expectations for yourself and also from your roommates so that it creates a clear line of communication between all parties living in the house. It is also important to set these expectations at the beginning stages of living together so that it does not feel awkward when adjustments has to be made. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you some rules that you can establish with your roommate or roommates to create a healthy living experience for all parties involved. So if you're ready, you know what time it is. Let's jump right into the video. The first rule to establish is chores, or how chores will be done at the house. I know this may seem like, why is this even necessary? It is important to set clear rules as far as chores around the house is concerned because chores are one of the easiest ways to create confrontation. The earlier you set clear communication about who does what, or the earlier you divide the chores amongst each other in the house, the better. When I first moved in with my roommate, she created a sticky note and a chore chart, which really helped because I'd never been in a roommate situation. That helped to navigate, the different layers of chores. So on Tuesdays, maybe I'm scrubbing the bathroom, or on Wednesdays, I'm doing something else. Dividing the chores equally amongst yourself does not only create a peaceful and healthy environment, but it also creates respect amongst each other because you know what you're supposed to do and you need to take care of your portion of taking care of the house. Yes, it may not always be ideal, but setting those clear-cut rules as far as chores is concerned helps to hold each other accountable if one person or two people in the house are not living up to those expectations. So yes, make sure you are setting rules and regulations as far as chores are concerned and divide the chores. Rotate. If someone is sweeping today or this week, the other person takes care of the bathroom and things like that. So yes, set your rules and regulations as far as chores are concerned. The second rule to set with your roommates should be around the use of public spaces. For instance, the kitchen, the living room, and things like that. It is important to set these rules because maybe you would want to keep your things in a certain way, or maybe you wouldn't want your roommates' personal stuff to interfere with yours. Maybe you don't even want your roommate to touch your Xbox or your PlayStation. So it is important to set those rules to know what needs to be. Knowing how to share public spaces does not only create that healthy environment, but it also shows respect because you are respecting each other's spaces even though you live in the same house. So please make sure that you set those rules accordingly. The third rule, which is my personal favorite, is doing dishes. I know not everybody enjoys doing dishes, and that is why you can walk into your room and see a pile of dishes in the sink and your roommates may not even care. It is important to set rules as far as doing dishes and general kitchen etiquette is concerned. My roommate Mary and I, and even my current roommate, we have a rule: you clean as you cook. So we never keep dirty dishes in our kitchen. My first roommate, we had that rapport and respect of doing dishes whenever we see any dirty dishes. So yes, look at your roommates, come up with a strategy that's going to work for you. But dishes in the sink can easily spark an argument, and so please make sure that you are setting those rules and regulations as far as dishes is concerned. If you're like me, who wouldn't mind washing a thing or two for your roommates if they leave it in the sink, go ahead. At the end of the day, it should be something that works for all parties involved. So if you're watching this video and you've been in a roommate situation or you are in a roommate situation, share with me in the comment section below what some of the initial rules you guys had for yourselves are. I definitely want to know and hear your ideas, and hopefully other people watching this video will also be able to pick a thing or two. So use the comment section and let me know some of the rules that you guys set up. The next thing to set rules around when it comes to you and your roommates is food. There are some roommates, they'll never buy groceries, but they'll feel comfortable eating your food. There are some roommates who will chip in because they don't know how to cook. So again, it depends on the people you are living with and the situation. But it is definitely important to set rules around food. Maybe you are comfortable sharing what you cook, but you are not comfortable sharing your snacks or some specific food. You are going to be living in the same house and you are going to be sharing the same fridge. You can choose to label your food based on what you want to share and what you want to keep to yourself. There's nothing wrong with it. But it is important to make rules around food so that people are not touching other people's food. People are not eating food that you are budgeting to come and eat after a long day in class. So definitely make sure you set your boundaries or your rules as far as food is concerned. Now the last thing I'm going to talk about, especially in the context of COVID pandemic and the fact that some people may be taking classes from home and some people may also be working from home, is that share your schedule with each other so that you can use those schedules to determine social hours. Social hours are going to be important because you need to respect your roommate and your roommate needs to respect you. If there's a roommate at home who is trying to take classes from the comfort of their room, or they are trying to work from home and you are playing video games with loud noise, or if you are listening to loud music, that is not really cool. So knowing each other's schedule will help build your social hours around each other in a way that is healthy, respectful, and also in a way that helps to respect each other's spaces. Hopefully, you can use these tips that I've suggested to set your new rules with your new roommates, especially for those who are traveling to the United States to start their academic journey right now. The things that I talked about are not exclusive to United States alone. You could be professionals living in the same house with other professionals. Same rules will apply. So hopefully these tips will help you to start at least setting those boundaries for yourselves and your roommates. If you found this video useful, share with me in the comment section below what you found useful about this video. I definitely will want to hear your thoughts and the feedback in order to be able to create more relevant content for you guys. Also, if you are watching this video and you are not yet subscribed, consider hitting the subscribe button and turning on notifications so that anytime a new video drops, you will be notified. If you have also not seen any of my other content, click on this card, or I'm also going to leave a link to some of my other playlists in the video description. Do take some time and check it out. Hopefully you are going to find something relevant that you can share amongst your community. As always, thank you for supporting me by taking time to watch this video. Until I see you on the next video, stay safe out there. Peace.